Hello everybody, I'm Bear Skills. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Long Dark. So we're here again. Day 94, moving into day 95. Last episode, we did get hit by a bear, and we currently got a blizzard outside, but I did show you guys a nice way to deal with sleeping with cabin fever, and a nice way to have a fire with cabin fever, even in a blizzard like this. Because as you guys seen in the last episode, we are getting some cabin fever risk, because we spent some time repairing some clothing due to the bear attack. We actually lost our earmuffs, our wool ear wrap, but we did find another one doing our cargo looting in the episode before last. So we have an extra one there. So, word of warning, if you're going to get into a struggle of any kind, try to get those off as soon as possible. And yeah, actually we have the moose hide satchel down here, or moose hide cured, not satchel. You can make a satchel with it, but you can repair it with cured leather, so there's no point really in worrying about that. But we do have this, and I want to make the cloak, because cloak is nice for a lot of things. And honestly, it just looks really cool, and I, don't really ever get a chance to. So we actually need to go down here and guts. We only have 2 guts, huh? So we can't make it this episode, actually. Ooh, that's a bummer. You know what we can do?
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
We can make arrows, or arrow shafts and bows. Put that away for now. So we'll do that, because we need to spend some time. There's blizzard anyway. Something we are going to do, actually, is we're going to finish reading that fishing book. That'll be good. Good use of our time. Where's it at? There it is. We only got like 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours left. Research that. Might as well. That'll get us a nice boost.
Right now.
Nice. And that'll put us up to, what? About almost 2.5. Which is cool. We did hit level 3 with the revolver. Yeah. So that's good. Very, very good. And weather actually cleared up a decent bit outside. So, that's good news for us. We do need to drop some food off. We don't really have a lot of room for anything in here. So for now, I'm going to drop some of this food off here. Or actually, no we're not. We're going to head over and take this to the fishing hut. That's what we're going to do. That's the better idea. Take it over to the fishing hut. Because it's always good to have food. We should actually move some of our water over there too. We're actually going to do that. I'm going to take some water over there, just so we have it. Because no reason not to. Got plenty of water, so we might as well move some of it.
I need to drop something.
Don't need a ton. But enough for a couple days at least, if we get trapped over here. Most we'd ever be trapped, I'd say, would be 2 days. I mean, I hardly expect that would ever happen, truly, but just in case, it ever happened that for some reason you're over here for 2 full days. I like to have 2 full days worth of firewood if I can, at least 12 hours. I try to get 24 usually if I can. There's a rabbit we need to go collect over there too. Actually, forgot to do that this morning. That's okay. We got a wolf there. So he's probably going to come after us when we grab the rabbit, which is okay. We're going to pop him with the old revolver here in just a second.
I'm going to need to eat soon.
And yeah, we're going to drop our pile of food here. And I'll organize it at some point. Don't you guys worry, I'll definitely get it organized. And drop our water. All of it we're carrying. Like so. Plenty of gear in there, and we got a fire line. And if we needed, we have a fire there. And like you guys know, I showed you guys a little bit. I'll do organizing, get all of it nice and laid out the way I want it. So that we have it when we need it. Because eventually we'll probably get cabin fever. Probably soon. Probably about the time we start making our moose hide cloak, we'll get cabin fever. And when that happens, we're going to need a place to stay. So, yeah. There's also the bear to deal with, because 2 bears, actually. I'm going to go get revenge on that bear. Believe you me, I ain't letting the bear get the best of me. Not for very long. So, we have to pick you. Yeah, we have to pick you up and put you back down. just like so. And he'll probably start heading towards us. Yep. Depending on the wind. The wind's actually better for me right now than it is for him. But he's heading towards us. So we're going to grab his aggro. Like so. Aw, man. Well, we'll hatch him up. He did bleed. We didn't. We got a little bit of bruising. What'd it do to our stuff? Fine. Everything's looking okay, so we're good. Still got our ear protections, right? Yes, we do. Cool. So that's fine. Actually, our moose cloak will come in handy for that kind of stuff. Don't you guys worry. My ideal hunting attire is definitely the moose hide cloak. You know, it's not something I was thinking of. I think it gives like 25% protection. I know you can stack 2 wolf jackets. I don't know if you can stack 2 moose hide cloaks. We're going to figure that out some point during this run. Don't you guys worry. We're going to figure that out, because if you can, that's like 50% protection. And we're going to get our ideal hunting gear. And actually... Oh, man. I had it in my notes. I don't remember. Did we scrap our combat pants? Oh, yeah, we did, because our deer pants were better in terms of protection, because they give 10, the combat was like 6. But we do have a pair of combat boots, which I think give 10% protection. So I'll actually show you guys my ideal hunting loadout eventually at some point, if you can get to it. It's like what I like to wear for when I'm going to go out hunting. We'll get to that eventually. But it all revolves around the moose cloak. But for right now, we injured the wolf. We did that. We don't have any afflictions, and we got the rabbit. That's what we come back for. We got the old rabbit. So let's harvest that bad boy up. Harvest, and yeah, we need a gut. And okay, 100% frozen. So we'll just use our knife. I don't mind. Got plenty of whetstone. Cool. So we got that in order. How are we doing on carcass harvesting? Carcass harvesting, it's a little bit better than what we had it, but it's still not quite where I want it. So we gotta keep that in mind.
Get some food soon.
You're fine, Will. Don't complain. Okay, so we need to put... Where do we want to put it? Probably right here. How's that one doing? 64%. Cool. Throw that down. Throw that down. We got these. I wanted to make some stuff with that, actually. Did we leave the gut in here? Yes, we did. Okay. So we're going to need that. And we'll leave the old wolf to do whatever he shall decide to do. Today's not a good day to hunt bear. We're already pretty tired, so we're going to craft some stuff actually instead. Arrow shafts. We want to make a bow. It takes 2 guts. Okay, so one of those. Yeah, we'll make a nice bow here. Or at least what we can of one. Wow, it let us craft the whole thing? Neat. We're going to try to craft some more stuff then. Might as well, but we got a nice bow. So we'll be able to put that away. Let's try and make as many arrow shafts as it'll let us, really.
I need to find a place
spend
to
2 hours,
rest.
12 arrow shafts. How about that? Works for me. Then we need to step outside and grab a piece of meat, a couple actually. Grab some. Do we need water? Yes, we do. Food. We need to drop that rabbit meat. Just drop it here in our pile of actual raw meat. Because it doesn't matter really. If we leave it in here or outside, it's going to get cooked eventually probably, or it won't. Doesn't matter. We need to drink first. We would have died there. Just now we would have died. I can't stress how important it is to make sure you eat and drink before sleeping. It's a good way to get killed. Very good way. We're probably going to get cabin fever here. I'm going to hit 11 hours of sleep. We're probably going to get cabin fever. So I'm not worried about it if we do. Frankly, it's not going to be too big of an issue. We didn't actually. I'll bet it's close. Huh, not really, 44%. It's kind of weird. It's very inconsistent, I find. Delete this. And we'll need to drink again. And yeah, we can check out what's going on outside with the weather. It looked like it was somewhat decent weather. Pretty decent, all things considered. Let's go check our snare. Did we drop everything that was smelly? Yes, okay, cool. Actually, we made arrow shafts. We need to put our bow down. And that'll be right there. We need to put you down. Or no, yeah, because we still got another bow. I just wanted to use the time we had to make another one. Can we put you down? Like, where we want you to? Or we gotta put you, like, somewhere here. Come on. Don't be paying like this. Come on. You can go somewhere. Alright, fine. Okay. Then do this. Or go here. Really? Why are you being such a pain with hitboxes? That is not what I want you to be doing, though. I want you to be able to place. Come on. Good enough. Okay, leave that there. We need to put some these away. And those. Cool. We need to remember to repair our hacksaw, actually. Can't forget about that. Let's go check our snare, though. Let's go check that out and see what we got going on. Well, with the old snare, hopefully it's doing pretty decent. Hopefully we got something. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. Be cool. But, yeah, we did. Cool. Nice. See? Doesn't even have to be a rabbit there. We can catch a rabbit most mornings. So, it's a very good way to be getting gut and rabbit hides and all that kind of stuff. We're going to do it for a few more mornings, and then once we get a decent little bit of collection of stuff, we'll quit, because we don't want to over-snare them. And put you back there, like so. And then we're going to head back, and we're going to drop our rabbit off. Actually, nah. We'll put it back. We'll put it over here by the house. Harvest it up inside, where we don't have to worry about getting hit by anything. I don't think bears can go in there, but I know wolves can go in the mountaineer's hut. At least in the doorway, so I don't know if they can fishing it. Don't really have much experience with that. So, we'll throw the rabbit down, like, right here. Doesn't matter, we can leave him there pretty much indefinitely if we want. Jumped a little bit there, didn't want to. And what we're gonna do is... I'm gonna go grab our bow. Not our one we just made, but a crappy one. Should be down here. Yup, and we're gonna grab those. And we'll grab those as well, why not? And yeah, we should be good on everything. And we're gonna go hunt some bear and some wolves. I do not like that the bear got the best of me. We're getting a revenge on Mr. Bear. Mr. Bear will not have very long to live. You can rest assured you will end the ferry coming very soon, man. Very, very soon. But we'll head over here. Shouldn't have too much trouble getting his attention. We'll pick up these rocks in front of us. We'll use them to kite him if we need to, get his attention towards us, then he can aggro. And once that happens, well, you know, we can take our time with most things. We have the revolver in case of wolves, but as you guys know, we can't really use it unless if the bear is coming towards us, so. In hindsight, what we should have done is we should have just went home. And we... cool. I'll take that. We should have went home. We should have just left him there for the time being. Came back, doing this way, and then aggro him, and then come back. That way it's just, we're not having to go around him. That's what we should have done. But in all fairness, I didn't realize that by shooting the revolver, he was just going to immediately come after me. I thought it was only if I shot and hit him, or I shot at him, that it might happen. Because sometimes you shoot them and they'll run, but so I figured, and by the sound he made, because he did make the sound that they make when they run, because they're scared, so I figured I was okay, and that he was just kind of coming towards me, and then he kind of turned, got stuck on the log, and I was like, oh man, it's bear attack time. Thankfully, he only did about half our health, and he did sadly ruin our ear wraps, but we did have another pair we found, so it worked out okay. Thankfully. Could have came out a lot worse, trust me. I've had them put me down like 5%. They don't outright kill you. If you get hit by a bear, it'll never just outright just one-shot you. Like if you have like full health and whatnot. I'm not even sure if a bear attack can kill you. I think the most it can put you down is like 5%. Actually. Whereas a wolf can kill you. And a moose generally won't kill you either. It'll just put you to where you have broken ribs, and you can get those multiple times. You don't get just one set of broken ribs and you're like, oh man, that sucks. You get like broken ribs 2, then you get broken ribs 3. I think you can go up as many as you want until you eventually die. There's the old bear. And hopefully we can get his attention and not have to deal with too many wolves. So we're actually going to sprint just a little bit, Throw a rock, we got extras. Try and get him to turn around a little bit. Yep, he turned around. I don't know if that was because of my rock or because he decided to. Cool, hey, look at that. Yep, he's aggroed. And of course the weather's getting bad, just as I wanted to do this. It always happens like that. It always does. But we just got to take our time here, and we should be okay in terms of everything. We shouldn't have to worry too much for wolves, because the bears take them, they'll aggro them away. And we should just have pretty much a straight line back home following the ice. And we're actually going to take him over to the fishing hut. And we're going to whack him, and then we're going to crouch him and see how that works. I don't know. I've never really hunted bear up here using the method I use. So, could work out. He could run off. If he does, I'm not worried about it. It'll kind of depend on where he runs off to. And what we might actually do is if we shoot him and he runs off, we might just kind of be like, oh well, and then go after him, aggro him again, and then learn back on like we're doing here while he's injured. I am taking a look at my skills. I want to see how much my archery is. It's like 3 1/4. It's not bad. Could be better, could be worse. Definitely would like that to be a little bit more. So if we get the opportunity, and it works the way I hope it does, we might just pelt him up full of arrows. I know we can do it with one. I've proved that. I proved that up in Ash Canyon. I've proved you can do it with a rifle. I don't know, have I proved you can do it with a revolver? I know you can, I've done it before. I'm sure you guys know. But if we get the opportunity and this method works the way I want it to, like it does in the other areas, I'm going to try and hopefully put a bunch of arrows into them. That's why I brought extras. We only need the one. I would have just brought the low condition one. And quit the 2%, because that'll break immediately if I'm hitting him, which means no matter what, even if he runs. Oh, he's aggroed again. Cool. I'm just going to have him follow us. But yeah, I'll just use the low percent arrow on him, and then no matter what, even if he does run away, that'll snap on him, but it'll still make him bleed as long as we hit him. Which means we don't have to worry about the arrow getting away. You know, if he gets away and we can never find him, and he's got an arrow in him, that's an arrowhead we lose, which means that's one arrowhead sooner we have to go to the forge for, which we're going to be heading to Desolation Point anyway. And while we're there, we'll make some arrowheads and whatnot, so I can show the region off to you guys. I figure we'll probably hit like every region. I don't know about Hush River. You guys, I don't know if I've ever expressed it, but I don't really like Hush River Valley very much. It wouldn't be that bad if it had some man-made structures on it, but it's not even that really. It's just, I don't know. It's just, there's no reason to go there really. I mean, you could get the Moose Satchel like to start off the game, but like, honestly, it's such a risky area because there's so many wolves. There's a ton of bear. I mean, if I spawned there, I suppose I'd try to make a run for the satchel with no guarantees I was gonna make it. And if I made it there, got it, and I made it out, awesome. But if not, then not. Oh, come on, bear, don't be like that. It's getting foggy. You need to head home with me. Come on. Roar at me. Come on, growl. There you go. Good bear. Come on. We're like halfway there. Almost. You're not making a lot of progress here, bear. You need to be moving faster. You need to be moving faster. We gotta get home in a timely fashion, bear, before the fog completely sets in. I can't see where I'm going. I don't want to have to come back for you, and you're gonna pay for injuring me and breaking my extra pair of ear covers. That's not cool. No one's allowed to do that and get away with it. Especially an old bear. Growl at me all you want, Mr. Bear. You're going to pay, man. Very soon you're going to pay. Extremely, extremely painful. You know, it's going to be very painful for you. Not painful for me. You're going to go down very easily. Or you'll run away injured. You'll bleed out somewhere, but you'll be going down. Trust me. You're not going anywhere, Bear. We're going to make sure that doesn't happen. But we got some time here. Just kind of hanging out. Just got to learn back home. Hopefully this works. If he does take off, we got to make sure to follow him as best we can. Because we don't want anything like him getting away and we never find him. And if we can get back and we can find him after he stops running, we can get his aggro again. We can actually get him to come back home with us, which is really nice. Come on, Mr. Bear. We like climbing over things, these bears do. They like climbing rather than they do walking around things. You know, I would just go around the route personally, Mr. Bear, but I guess if you want to climb over it, go for it, man. Have a nice day. Have fun doing it. You're going to be supporter for a long time. And we actually need a couple more bear hides anyway. We got this one, we got the other one behind us over towards Echo Ravine, the one entrance there next to Ash Canyon. So if we get both these guys down, we get their hides cured up, that'll be a nice bear coat we can make. Or we can repair the current one we're wearing. I'm not sure what we're going to do with that yet. We might just make a fresh one. Depending. So it's not like we have to worry about cabin fever at all. But that's going to be like a long time. It's like, what, 8-9 days of waiting here? 10 for a moose. It's like 8-9 for a bear. I don't even know if we're going to stay here that long. No, actually, no, that's not true. Because I'm going to do some fishing off camera eventually here. It'll eat through some days, and it'll get our fishing skill up before we leave here. I'd like to get it to at least 3, which we're not far from 3, for sure. Oh man, Mr. Bear, come back. Oh wow, he kind of turned around real quick. Come on, Mr. Bear. Come on. Not far now. Just a little ways. Come on. You know you want to be a good bear. Hey, if we get really lucky, we'll get a critical hit on that, and we'll get a headshot on the critical hit, and he'll go down with 1 arrow. That'd be cool too. I wouldn't mind that. Actually, hasn't happened so far. The only thing we've one-tapped so far has been wolves and deer. The moose, both moose we've taken down have taken quite a few shots. The one we took with the rifle over in Broken Railroad, which was a nightmare of an area. If you guys haven't seen that, go check that out. Had a lot of fun times there. A lot of fun times, a lot of excitement, a lot of near-death experiences. So if you guys are interested in that, oh, come on, Mr. Bear. Don't be turning around on me. Man, he turns around real quick like that. That's a little bit weird. Come on, aggro on me, man. There you go. We're moving a little far from him, I guess. We should stay a little closer. Come on, I feel like you're taking forever on this bear. It's not that hard. Just walk in a straight line like you want to eat me, like you did last time. And, yeah, be fine. Just do what you did last time, Mr. Bear. Except don't actually bite me and all that. Leave that part out. But come towards me quick. That's what I want. Then we can get you over here. We can get you next to this. And I'm going to crack you with a good old bow. And you're going to go down. And revenge shall be had. Now, hopefully he doesn't run. Like I said, if he does, we're going to chase after him. Like a madman running through the woods. But the weather is getting terrible. Whatever, Mr. Bear. You're kidding me. You need to stop with this whole... I don't want to be coming over here. Oh there, Bear. You turned around real quick trying to get me when I wasn't looking. I know what you're trying to do. You don't got far to go, Mr. Bear, trust me. You don't got far to go. You'll have me in just a second, don't you worry. Get the old bow. Grab it, might as well. This should be the crappy arrow. And with the whole crappy arrow, maybe he'll go down. That'd be cool if he went down with 1 shot. Come on, Mr. Bear. You don't have far to go. Just a little bit farther. And everything will be A-okay, man. Come on, Mr. Bear. A little closer. A little closer. Come on. Oh, yeah, we can't crouch to do that, huh? Oh, man, he did run. Mr. Bear. You're not supposed to run, Mr. Bear. You're supposed to come back. Oh, man. Ah, of course he had to run. It's the daytime light. It's not great. Oh, he's taking a bad path, too. I don't like that. Oh, man. Of course Mr. Bear had to do that. Oh, well, he'll go down eventually. He'll go down eventually. That's too bad. That is too bad. See if we can't grab his aggro. We'll get the bow out, because in case he rushes me, I'm just going to start laying arrows into him. Seems to work for other people, so I'll give it a little try. Of course, unlike most people who play this game, I don't back up my saves, where when I die I can just load the save up from a USB. So, I don't have second chances and third chances on my stuff like other people do, so sadly. This is all basically, you know, if I die, I die. I mess up, you know. If I die, you guys will see it, and you guys will definitely be checking out my new run. Hopefully, you guys stick around for that, because, yeah, I'd imagine we're probably going to end up dying a few times on Interloper. Mr. Bear. I'd like to offer you my sincerest apologies. I'll give you a one-time offer. You can come home with me, and, you know, I won't... You know, we won't do anything bad to you. You can just come home with me, and it'll be A-okay. And we lost tracks. And blood. I'm actually not seeing anything for blood nor tracks up here. Hey, look at that. There's a wolf. Huh. Well, I guess there are happy accidents sometimes. Too bad that's not the bear, but eh. It is what it is. But in terms of blood, I see no blood. Those are not my tracks. Or those are my tracks, sorry. But thing is, I did see him come over here. And he didn't really drop much for blood. But we did hit him. I know we did. He went up that way, is where I seen him go up. Ah, man. Bears always gotta be difficult when they shouldn't be. And the weather's getting so terrible. You picked an awfully fine time to leave me, Lucille. Ah, that is what it is. We'll find him. I'll find old Lucille over here. We'll drag him back home with us. Don't worry. Don't you guys worry. We'll find him. Eventually, I don't know. Might bleed out by the time we find him, and then it's just gonna be dragging the pelt back home. Because I ain't dragging no meat this long far away from home back home. Trust me on that. I'll fish my way to victory on that. Thing is, I'm not really seeing... Hey, look, cave. Yeah, well. The more you know. I actually forgot there was a cave here. Good. Wait a minute. Let's get the old listeners on. Of course, people have to drive by at the same time I say that. But I think I heard the old bear. Come on, Mr. Bear. Where are you? I'm going to find you and bring you home. Nice place, warm, cozy, on fire, you know, next to fire. Same thing. Cook you, get you warm, same thing. It's like the only place I could think of he would have went. And all of his tracks and blood apparently just felt like not being there. Huh. Interesting. Well, we'll head back and we'll check that other area next to the rope. How many bears have we taken down? I should have checked beforehand. We could have checked to see how many bears we've gotten on this run so far. 2? 3? I want to say we've taken down 3 bears. 4, huh? So did he die already then? Maybe. I don't know. Keeping the bow out, just so... This does take up some of the screen. I don't like it waving in the air when I'm running. kind of annoying. Usually I don't really have them out in my hand if I don't need them, but just in case there's a wolf. If he was running... my thinkers would tell me that he's somewhere over here, and that's what spooked him. No? No bear. Then why did the wolf spook? That's interesting. Very curious. Very curious. Oh well. We can head over and... I wonder how many wolves are going to be right here. Probably like 5 or 6. Let's reload the old revolver. I don't trust the old one-shot thing. No wolf. Oh, there he is. I knew the old thinkers were thinking properly. Come on, Mr. Bear, you're gonna be late for dinner. Yeah, I know, you're cold. Come on, nice and warm at my place. Dinner and everything. We might be able to salvage this, guys. Don't worry. Might be able to salvage this. Let's see where he comes from. Should be about through there. Come on, Mr. Bear. I don't got all day. There you are. Come on. Good bear. That's a good Mr. Bear. Come on, Mr. Bear. Are you coming, Bear? Come on. There you go. Come on, buddy. I'll take my bow out just in case you want to tango a little bit. Are you stuck, buddy? Come on. There you go. Get mad at me. Come on. We're gonna be late for dinner if you don't hurry up, man. Come on. Dinner time. Well, what do we have then? Oh man, wow, gotta tell you. It's gonna be delicious. It's one of my favorite meals, actually. Cooking level 5, I'm quite the expert at cooking it. I don't even get food parasites from it. Trust me. I haven't had any in a good amount of time. Yeah, you'll like it. Trust me. Come on. I got moose meat at home. That's what we're cooking tonight. Some moose meat. Definitely doesn't start with the B-E-A-R, bear meat. That's not what we're eating. Definitely. Why would I ever eat a bear? Nah. No hard feelings about you mauling me earlier. I don't care. I don't hold that against you. Why would I? You know, we're friends now, you and me. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna take you home. We're gonna have a nice time. Yeah, that's for sure. It's pretty terrible weather. You got that right, Mr. Bear. So how you been today, Bear? Ah, yeah, I get how it is. Arrow in your back and all that. That's quite unfortunate, really. You hungry? Hungry at all? Yeah. Light lunch, huh? Well, that's okay. We'll have a nice filling dinner. Oh, yeah, you're pretty hungry then, huh? Do you like fish? I got fish over there. Come on, you can get some fish if you're that hungry. You like fish, don't you? Bears like fish. Would you like some fish, Mr. Bear? Sadly we don't have any salmon. Oh, I know. Well,
I can eat a horse.
we got some lake fish and we got some bass. You might like some bass, maybe, huh? How about that? I know it's not quite salmon, but probably the next best thing, huh? It's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. We're almost there. It's not too far. You can see that, Mr. Bear? Up there on the hills where I live. I got a nice house, you know? It's a nice little cabin I live in right now, and I got the old fishing hut. Pretty good. I'm doing some decorating. Oh, thank you, Mr. Bear. Yeah, I think the fire line's a good idea, too. It's working out pretty good. We got some nice fishing going on, all that kind of stuff. I really haven't had any trouble here, except for the neighbors. You know, the old wolves, you know how they get. Yeah, they can be pretty annoying. Oh, I know, tell me about it. They always come at the worst possible times. Try to ruin your meals. Yeah, exactly. Finally. A bear who agrees with me, huh? Yeah, well... Yeah, we are getting pretty close. And the weather is getting better. You do hear that wolf, too, and he's getting pretty annoying, huh? Yeah, well, I'll deal with him in a little while. Probably tomorrow. What do you think? Wind's picking up. It's not ideal, is it? Yeah, no, it's not. It's not ideal. Yeah, I can tell you don't like the weather being this bad as much as I don't.
Feels like
Clothes are getting a little chilly.
Energy.
A little wet and cold, you know, from all the snow. Yeah, I know, right? It does get cold up here. You ever tried living down in Pleasant Valley, Mr. Bear? It's quite a nice place. Although I don't know if you could get to it very easily since you're a bear. I have to climb a rope. I don't know if you got any bear shortcuts you know of, but... yeah. That's how it goes sometimes. You know how it is. I know, right? We're almost there. I'm really excited for this. Have a nice dinner and all that good stuff. Well, now here so long, I'm having a conversation with a bear. We're still not even a third way done with the run. Ooh, dear. Delicious. We'll be getting you next. Probably. Come on, Mr. Bear. We don't got far to go. See, guys, this is what I talk about. Even if the bear does run away, try and track him down as best you can. And if you can, after you've injured him, just track him back, because he's bleeding right now. He should go down eventually. Getting froze a little bit there. That's not nice. I guess I could put another arrow into him if I really wanted to, but don't really want to too much. Come on, Mr. Bear. Got a little ways to go. It's not too far. You're not really growling anymore. Are you still aggro on me, Mr. Bear? Oh. Interesting. You're kind of wanting to be a pain about this, aren't you, Mr. Bear? You're choosing a very bad path. What are you doing, Mr. Bear? I guess he was serious about being over for dinner.
Getting kind of thirsty.
Nuh-uh, Mr. Bear. You can hang out there, buddy. I guess he was serious. I guess he had some lunch or dinner or whatnot. Now he's ready to head home, huh? Sadly, Mr. Barrett, you're stuck here with me. Interesting. He's really wanting to go to the Mountaineer side, apparently. I'll join you here in a second, Mr. Bear. This bear's crazy, guys. He's taking over the house. Ah, he's bleeding. Cool, we're good. We're A-okay. Where'd he go? No, he's over there. Interesting. I wonder if he'll die in the house. That'd be funny.
Die if I don't get some food soon.
He apparently was real serious about staying for dinner. He went in our house twice. Went back for dessert. I was like, well, now I'm nice and good. Now we can head where we want. Huh, must have forgot something. His coat or something. Understandable, I forget things too. But he is bleeding, we did see that, so we don't have to worry about hitting him again. We actually got really lucky, he glitched out a little bit there for him charging us. So that's good. Very, very good. He's losing aggro, which is cool. I don't care. He can head wherever he really wants. Don't do that, Mr. Bear. Start freaking out. Scare people. But he can head back a little bit if he wants. Or he can... Okay, well, apparently he can jump a good 4 or 5 feet, I'd say. Interesting. This is a very unusual bear. He's very adamant about taking different paths, that's for sure. Which is fine, yeah, I can respect that. It's just, he's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. That's okay. Come on, Mr. Bear. Back this way. Oh, man, you're turning real quick. You're a very glitchy bear, man. Very glitchy. I wonder if the one over there is going to be as glitchy. I don't know. We'll have a nice drink of water, though. Why not? I want to stay around this fishing hut, because if anything happens and goes wrong, I'm just going to jump inside the fishing hut and call it good. And I can always run away and lose aggro from him, if need be. But he is turning now, which is good. So as long as we're somewhat careful, we shouldn't have too much issue with him. Must have been a deer I heard. I hear him in the snow. Yeah, you do know you're coming this way, right, Mr. Bear? Yeah, I know. You are a very weird bear, I tell you that. You take the most obscure paths to the target possible. Oh, look at that. Goodbye, Mr. Bear. Good night. Sleepy sleeps. Hey, look at that. He's right next to our nice fishing hut. Would you look at that? That's some good stuff right there. How big are you, Mr. Bear? Ah, here's a small little 60-pound bear. Ah, tiny bear.
I'm so tired. I could just lay down right here.
How are we doing on things? We need to crouch. There. We could quarter you for 2 hours. Or, what if we harvest you? How long is this gonna take? An hour. Two hours. 30 minutes. 3 hours. Can leave most of the guts. 2 hours.
It's getting dark out here.
We're gonna quarter him.
Time to look for shelter.
That's the best course right there. And we'll take your hide. Take your guts. And, well, quite frankly, we'll probably head home. Yeah, we'll head home. Works for me. It's good for the night. Episode's getting pretty long anyway, so probably gonna just head home. Because we are pretty pushing our time limit here quite severely. It's gonna be kind of a late day for uploading, guys, so I do apologize for that. This episode did go a bit longer than I wanted it to, so it'll probably take some time to upload. So I apologize for that. I'll try and keep a better, steadier schedule from now on that. So I do apologize. Try and do them a little earlier in the day. But other than that, it is successful. We did get hit by the wolf, I mean the bear, and we did get hit by a wolf. Was it this episode? Or the last episode? Yeah, it's one of them. I think we got hit by a wolf, but that's okay. So we can put the old bear paw. That's cured up, which is cool. So we can put that down here. How long is it going to take? 12 days. Really? That takes longer than a moose pelt does? Huh, interesting. Oh well. Where's the guts we had? Right here. So we can put all of our guts down there. Cool. And we can put this nice deer pelt we got cured up right next. So that's 3 we have now. Cool. Alrighty guys, so that's going to do it for this episode. We are really out of time for this one. So as always, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you guys did like the video and the content I put out. And if you guys do like the stuff I put out, make sure to check out some other videos. And, other than that, I hope you guys are having a great time, and I'll see you guys next episode.